Kemi was tired of being poor, tired of watching her sister get everything. So when a rich man from London chose Amara to be his wife, she did the unthinkable. She stole her identity, her visa, and her destiny. But what she didn't know was that one mistake would destroy everything. Amara and Kemi were sisters bound by blood but divided by fate. Amara, the elder, was kind, patient, and hard-working, while Kemi was beautiful, sharp-tongued, and restless with ambition. They lived in a modest home in a quiet village, where dreams often died before they could breathe. One evening, a letter arrived. Amara had been selected for a visa to travel abroad and marry a wealthy Nigerian man based in London. Their mother wept with joy, but in the shadows, Kemi's heart burned with envy. The man, Adewale, was said to be rich, influential, and searching for a humble wife. He had chosen Amara after seeing her profile through a distant relative. Everything felt like destiny unfolding. But Kemi could not accept it. Why her? She whispered to herself. I am the one who deserves that life. And in that moment, a dangerous thought took root. As preparations began, Amara remained humble, even offering to help Kemi start a business with money she would receive abroad. But instead of gratitude, Kemi saw pity. That night, unable to sleep, Kemi stared at her sister's documents. Her fingers trembled as she picked up the visa. This life should be mine, she murmured. Kemi made her choice. She would take Amara's place. She began studying her sister's mannerisms, practicing her voice, even forging confidence where fear lived. Meanwhile, Amara trusted her completely. You'll take me to the airport, right? She asked warmly. Kemi smiled, hiding the storm behind her eyes. The night before the journey, Kemi secretly swapped their documents. She hid Amara's passport and replaced it with a fake excuse for delay. Amara panicked when she couldn't find her papers. Kemi pretended to help, all while knowing the truth. Maybe it's God's will, Kemi said softly. The next morning, Kemi left instead, disguised as Amara. With confidence and deception, she boarded the plane, leaving her sister behind in confusion and heartbreak. The next morning, Kemi left instead, disguised as Amara. With confidence and deception, she boarded the plane, leaving her sister behind in confusion and heartbreak. As the plane took off, Kemi smiled. Goodbye, poverty, she whispered. But destiny had hurt her, and it was not pleased. London was everything she imagined: bright lights, luxury cars, and a cold wind that whispered secrets. Adewale welcomed her warmly, unaware of the deception. You are even more beautiful than I imagined, Amara, he said. Kemi smiled, accepting a name that was not hers. Kemi quickly adjusted to wealth, designer clothes, a grand house, and servants at her command. She had everything she dreamed of. But deep within, something unsettled her. Every time she heard the name Amara, it echoed like a warning. Adewale noticed small inconsistencies. You said you loved cooking, but you seem unfamiliar in the kitchen, he remarked one day. Kemi laughed it off. I've changed, she said. But suspicion had begun to grow. Back home, Amara struggled to understand what happened. Her documents were missing, and no one believed her story. Still, she prayed. God, if this is my test, give me strength. And somewhere far away, the truth stirred. Kemi's lies began to pile up. Every conversation required careful thinking. Every memory she shared had to be invented. The weight of pretending started to suffocate her, but she refused to turn back. The grand wedding was held in London. Wealthy guests attended, praising the perfect couple. As Kemi walked down the aisle, her heart pounded, not with love, but fear. At night, Kemi began having dreams, Amara standing silently, watching her, saying nothing. She would wake up sweating. It's just my imagination, she insisted. One of Adewale's relatives visited Nigeria and returned with questions. Your wife, something feels off, he said cautiously. Adewale frowned. Doubt crept deeper. Adewale frowned. Doubt crept deeper. Amara finally managed to contact Adewale through a mutual connection. Her voice trembled as she told her story. Adewale was shocked. "Who are you?" he demanded. The truth was knocking. Adewale secretly investigated. Kemi sensed it and grew paranoid. She became defensive, aggressive, and distant. Meanwhile, Amara gathered proof, old photos, school records, witnesses. Destiny was aligning itself for exposure. Kemi made mistakes, forgetting key details about her past. Adewale confronted her, but she denied everything. But one day, he showed her Amara's picture. Kemi froze. Silence betrayed her. Adewale brought Amara to London. The moment the sisters stood face to face, the truth became undeniable. Kemi broke down. "I just wanted a better life," she cried. But no excuse could erase betrayal. The marriage was declared invalid. Kemi lost everything: wealth, status, and respect. Amara, though hurt, refused revenge. "Let God judge," she said. Kemi returned home in shame. The same village she once despised now became her refuge. She faced rejection, whispers, and loneliness. Every night, regret consumed her. Adewale, moved by Amara's integrity, asked for her forgiveness. Slowly, a genuine relationship began. Amara's life transformed, not through deceit, but truth. Kemi tried to rebuild her life, this time honestly. She worked, struggled, and learned humility. One day, she visited Amara. "I'm sorry," she whispered. And for the first time, it was real. Amara forgave her sister, but neither forgot the past. Life had taught them both powerful lessons. "Destiny cannot be stolen," Amara said softly. "It can only be delayed." And under the same sky, two sisters finally found peace, one through patience, the other through painful truth.